The winds, the heat, the pace, they're all hard to deal with, obviously, Bob, but I think you'd agree the most difficult obstacle for the peloton, figuratively and literally, are the mountains.
Oh, absolutely. The mountains are what define the Tour de France. The man struggle against the mountain. The mountain always wins, just like Sisyphus pushing that rock up. The rock always falls down and crushes the bike racer.
He's on fire today, so let's get right to Ask Bobke. Another question. The bobblehead is in. That's my favorite part of the day, seeing those expressions on Bob. But the question comes from Louisville, Kentucky. What's the difference between the Alps and the Pyrenees? Which are the hardest and why?
That's a great question. The Alps, they're hard. There's no doubt about it. The Pyrenees, very hard. And it also depends on which way the course is designed, which set of mountains come first. I always liked it when the Pyrenees came first, because then I think the Alps are a little bit more reasonable. The gradient is more gradual. The Pyrenees, very steep climbs and horrible pavement, so you feel like you're glued to the road every time you try to climb one of those big peaks in the Pyrenees. I always prefer the Pyrenees to come first, but that's the way, you know, I could try to make the time limit. I wasn't trying to push the rock up the mountain, believe me.
We've seen the peloton perform in the Pyrenees. What do you think we'll expect in the Alps now?
I think that's really going to detonate this race. There's been a lot of very hard racing. Every day has been tough, and we've had some testing stages in the Pyrenees, but when the peloton gets to the Alps, big time gaps are going to open up.
Let's take a look at those Alpine stages coming up. Early risers all around. We're going to come to you live for 3 days in a row at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Stage 15 heads into Italy. We come back into France on stage 16, but I think it's stage 17, Bob, that looks to be the toughest.
Stage 17, Embrun Alpe d'Huez, that's going to be a huge stage. It's going to be absolutely grim. You have to be on your A game if you expect to win the Tour de France on that stage.
Well, are Cadel Evans and his team strong enough to defend the jersey? We're going to all have to watch day by day.